Okay. So in April when I came over there,
Mm-hmm.
I had already been communicating with somebody.
Right, right,
So
right.
usually when I come over there, I just live royally. Go to the resorts and have me a private driver to drive me around where I want to go. That's just not in the tourist area.
Right,
But this
right.
time, since I was kind of dealing with somebody, so to speak, then I said this time I'm gonna get me an Airbnb so we can have time to hang out around each other and just you know travel around. And he
Mm-hmm.
had
Right.
plans for me to go around his family and all that stuff. So I was like, if I live on a resort, we won't be able to have as much time unless we out on the road. So
Right, right,
so I
right.
got an Airbnb. And then I was only supposed to stay a week, but I extended the week. Just because the day that I was supposed to leave, then my airplane had got delayed. So they was like, you can change it to another day, or just wait until the next flight is available. So I was like, we discussed it over. I was like, would you like for me to stay another week? I can afford to stay another week. He was
Mm-hmm.
like, yeah, cool. So I said, but I'm not paying for another Airbnb. I'm going to your house. He was like, all right, cool. I ain't know what I was asking for, honey, when I went over there.
Jesus, what happened? What happened?
Mm-mm. So when I went over there, first of
Mm-hmm.
all,
Yeah.
as American people, we used to hot water, but I ain't know. That's the first thing. That's the first thing.
Yeah, that's
I
the
was like,
first
oh
thing.
Lord, how I'ma wash my tail in this cold water?
Oh, cause him now hot water over where him live though.
No, sir. Mm-mm.
And then what happened then? What had happened?
And then the pipes was connected to the people next pipes and next pipes and the next pipes and the next pipes like that.
What you mean? Them did that what you mean the pipe?
You heard me. You
when
heard
I,
me.
when them did
You
that
heard
thief,
me.
him did that thief water?
Uh.
Jesus. Okay.
So if the next people is using the water, then ain't no water coming over there. Hey, I'm like, hey, what's going on here? I can't. I don't know what is something wrong with your water pipe because I
Yeah.
can't get nothing.
And
I'm ready
then
to take a bath.
that's what he said. No, you can't really use it when them are use.
Oh yes, yes.
Yeah, and what else? What else? What else was
So next thing, so next thing, um, go to pee. Then I'm like, oh, I'm looking for the little flush thing, the little flush thing on the toilet. It wasn't none there. So now I'm thinking, well, okay, maybe his flush thing had broke. So now I got to take the lid off and pull the little chain up to flush the toilet. And but it wasn't enough water pressure to fill the tank to flush the toilet and all of that because of because of the pipe connection going all around the country.
yeah.
And so I had to call the man in and ask him, hey, like, you need to tell me how I'm supposed to work this. So
Yeah.
I hadn't noticed that it was like some kind of little plastic button hooked up to the chain, and you were supposed to pull the button real hard, and it was going to yank the chain real hard to flush the toilet down good.
Yeah.
I said, okay, I got it.
So hold
I
on,
got it.
this button hook up to the chain in a toilet in a tank though.
Uh-huh. And the button is big enough where it won't go through the hole to make the chain drop down on the inside. It stopped right on the outside of the tank.
Oh, so you did have to put your hand in a tank then for lift it up for flush it? I you say you have to dry it really
Yeah.
hard. You have to dry it
Yeah,
really
but
hard.
before he had came in there to show me what to do,
Mm-hmm.
that's what I thought how the toilet worked. You had to take the thing off the lid off of the tank and pull the chain up. So
Mm-hmm.
here's me. I got long nails, so I had just used my nail to grab that chain and pull it up because I didn't want to put my hand in there.
Yeah.
But I still had to
Oh.
learn how to work the doggone toilet, so I had to ask him. So that was awkward. And the next thing is, we went out and we came back in late. Now you got to be um moving the current from room to room. Unplug this and plug it over here and take it out of here and plug it over here and put it over here and take
What
it out
what?
over here and put it
Wait,
over
wait, what
there.
are you what are you talking about? What do you gotta
The
move and put
current, the current, the current.
the current?
current.
No, but why you had to move the current? I don't. What do you mean the current? What are you referring to as
You know, the current, the electricity.
But how do you move the electricity? What do you?
You got to unplug it from this extension cord and put it over here, and this extension cord and put it over here to shine the light over here in this room and all of that and that and that. And don't think that you finna go in the kitchen and cook unless you bring your phone light in there so you can see what you're doing. Ain't no flicking no light switch on and off.
There's no flicking up any light switch on.
Oh, no,
because
sir,
because what happened? You got to be walking everywhere you go with a current, right? Right.
Well, them was yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, you had to be bringing the current with you. So
yeah,
that was
phone current. My phone current light.
Yeah. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And you certainly wasn't used to that at all. That was a little rough for you.
Yeah, and of course it wasn't no air conditioning, so it was one little circle fan that that swizzled the head around. That ain't enough.
Hold on. What type of fan was it? Was it a little circle fan that swiveled the head around?
You know, little circle fan on the stick, and then it got the little small little head that turn around. That'll rotate.
No, Jamaicans, they just call it a standing fan. Yeah.
Yeah. And
so you say it was because what you're referring to, it's on like a stick. That's what you said because it was standing on the ground, right? Yeah.
Yes.
So you say that the fan had a little circle that would just swivel it head around, type of thing. Yeah?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Okay. And you said
blowing out enough air because it's just blowing the hot air that's in the house in my face.
In your face and whatever. So that wasn't enough fan for you.
That wasn't enough fan.
No.
And it wasn't enough hot water. But I had to get used to that cold water because I was in and out that shower like it was no tomorrow. Thank God he wasn't paying no water bill.
So I'm just curious, under those conditions, like how were you? How did you manage to be intimate with him? Was it awkward? Was it uncomfortable when you guys were sorting out?
It was way less than when we was in the Airbnb.
Okay, y'all. Way less. Oh, you did it more in the Airbnb there then.
Because I'm a thickers. I can't be without that hot. I'm not used to that.
Oh, yeah, thickers and things. So you need to be cool.
Yeah. I ain't trying to be hot. I ain't trying to have no hot front. I ain't trying to have no hot boobs. I ain't trying to have no hot underpits. I'm not trying to be hot.
Okay, no hot boobs, no hot underpits, no hot front. You know why your front for hot, your boobs not for hot.
Trying to be hot.
Yeah, because you're thick cars. So what happened when you guys were doing it? Was it a little rough? Huh?
It was a little rough. Like you just, it ain't no laying around and enjoying the little lust. You got to go just run straight to the shower and try to get a little cool off.
Oh, you mean when you're finished though?
Yeah.
Okay. So when you do it like Jamaicans,
hurry up, let's get it done. Hurry up so I can go get in the shower because it's hot in here.
Oh, okay. So it wasn't even like you were relaxing and enjoying it. It's like, yo, let's get it over with. Let's get it over with so you could just run over to the cold water and thing. I mean, when you finished though, I know that cold water felt better at that time though when you finished sorting out.
Well, it still takes some getting used to where you stand back a little bit and you flick your fingers and try to splash it on your body to say, body, get ready for this cold water that's coming to hit you. So you give a little sprinkles, then you try to dash under there right quick and dash back out, scrub your body outside of the water, then dash back in there and try to rinse as fast as you can. Dash back out, try to scrub again real good and all around and in the places. And then you got to stand under there a little longer than usual and try to get it all rinsed off and get your ass out of there.
God. No, but I know you don't. You probably disagree, but it sounded like as bad as it was, you adapted as best you could, and you had a little routine down eventually.
But I felt like, okay, so different from the situation that we was talking about before about my mental and thinking I had to stick around and try to prove my worth. This was kind of like a grown-up situation. Like, when you meet somebody, you kind of get to know them, and you know that the circumstances is different from your living and all of that. Stop being so bougie with your bougie ass, American bougie ass, and get used to